Hey everybody, Rocky Man Figures here. Today I'm excited to show you guys my top 10 Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figures. So let's get started by putting some ground rules down. Rule number one, they have to be figures that I already own. So they have to be 80th anniversary figures I already have. So I don't have the Juggernaut or Colossus 2-pack. I don't have any of the MCU 80th anniversary figures and so on. So next on our list is it has to be a Marvel Legends figure with an 80th anniversary logo on it. So not just the main line of Marvel 80th anniversary like the Captain America or the Iron Man, but it also has to have a logo on it, just like the Storm and the Professor X you see in the background. So those count also in the list. And third rule, these are all my opinions. So if you guys, don't really like the list that I make, then you can make your own list. Put it down in the comments. I would like to see how you guys rank your Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figures. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show off my honorable mentions in this video for the Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figures. Then we're gonna start from my least favorite to my favorite 80th anniversary figures. And keep in mind that I do love all these figures. It's just, I love some of them more than others. So I believe that's all the rules. So let's get started with the honorable mentions. So starting off with the honorable mentions list, here we have the first appearance Wolverine, Retro Wave Iceman, and War Machine Punisher. So just really quickly, how do you guys like this little setup that I have on my table, on my desk? It's a little different from what I usually do, which is the white background, white floor. But I just want to ask your guys' opinion, just because, I don't know, just something new, just something I thought would help liven things up. We got some... Let's start off with Iceman right here. Iceman, I was really excited for this figure, honestly, but when I got him, he was the first retro wave figure I got. He was a little bit disappointing. Yeah, I do like this figure for what it is. It stands out nicely on the shelf. I make it stand out nicely on the shelf, but and the body mold again is perfect, and I like this body mold a lot. But it's just, I don't know. He didn't come with great accessories. He's got that line right down in the middle of his face, and I wish he came with better accessories, something to make him pop even more on the shelf instead of having us customize it. Would have gone a long way for Hasbro to do that. First appearance Wolverine. I have I have a good amount of Wolverine figures. I didn't really need this Wolverine. I just really got him to get to the Hulk. But this figure is pretty good. Then the War Machine Punisher. It was a great surprise to get this War Machine Punisher. But comparing him to the rest of the figures on my top 10 list, he doesn't really compare. Especially since he probably needed some better accessories, like I added the Gundam gun right here. Now let's get into our top 10, starting with number 10. So at the bottom of the list is Quicksilver from the Family Matters 3-pack Amazon exclusive. This figure is really, it was a really cool. I pre-ordered the Family Matters 3-pack, which contained Magneto, Scarlet Witch, and of course Quicksilver. I think Quicksilver came with some pretty cool accessories, which were just some extra hands. So he came with 2 sets of flat hands and 2 sets of fisted hands. So I thought the accessories were good enough on Hasbro part. It would have been cooler if they would have added like some type of dash effect, like to show that he's running fast. I don't know, just an idea. Might have been a little bit difficult for them, but this is a cool figure. The body mode, again, just like the same thing as Iceman, is pretty cool. This body mode is probably one of Hasbro's best body modes. Glad they're reusing it multiple times, though the paint on this figure can get a little fuzzy, like on the lightning bolt or on the chest. It does get there is some paint splotches with it, which I don't really like. But other than that, it is a cool figure. It is nice to have on the shelf. So let's get into our number 9 spot. So at the number 9 spot, here we have Scarlet Witch, also from the Family Matters 3-pack. Man, I gotta say, I was kind of conflicted on which one I liked better, this figure or the Quicksilver figure, and I gotta say, this head sculpt is on point. This is a very beautiful head sculpt. I forgot who sculpted it. I forgot who did it. I know he's pretty well known. Let me know in the comments if you guys know. If I remember, then I'll put it up on screen probably right now while I'm editing the video. But yeah, this figure is just awesome. It's a great, we needed an updated Scarlet Witch figure, and thank you, Hasbro. This figure is really cool. The paint on it is pretty solid, and again, that head sculpt just beautiful. And then you also got the accessories too. Accessories were pretty nice. They just gave us the red twirly effects that you can just fit on her hands. Thought that was, you know, pretty good accessories. And yeah, nothing much. I guess she probably would need a better update on her articulation, especially in the arms and diaphragm joint area, and probably her head, because they didn't give her a hinge. They didn't update that. But other than that, this figure is really cool. Let's get on our next spot. At the number 8 spot, here we have the Marvel Legends 80th anniversary Thor from pretty much the main 80th anniversary line, or he's a single pack figure, so the single pack main line. This figure, it was my first single pack Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figure, and it was a good start to the rest of the figures to come that I was gonna pick up, like the Captain America and the Iron Man and the Hulk. This figure is just a perfect representation of the Thor character. I really do like this figure a lot, and this figure is just awesome. Again, props to Hasbro. Everything looks super accurate. Some of the articulation was pretty hidden, and that was pretty good. Like the knees and the boot rotation, all hidden, which was really good. Got really nice articulation. I would have liked improvement on the head, because it is a little, the hair and the cape is a little stiff, but it's all good. And I think I don't know what other problems I have. Again, like I said, there's other figures that I like a little more than this one, so that's probably why Thor is a little bit lower on the list. But speaking of, let's head to our 7th spot. And at 7th place, here is Magneto, our classic Magneto from the Family Matters 3-pack. Man, this figure is really cool. I really do like this figure a lot. Just the paint on it, just how classic looking it is. Comes with a lot of more accessories than the other 2 figures that comes along with this one. And man, this figure is cool. I probably would say my only gripe with it is probably the cape. It does get in the way sometimes, but that's really it. Just the cape, nothing else. But yeah, man, this figure, it really goes along with our Jim Lee style X-Men that we've been getting from Hasbro time after time. Man, this Magneto really kind of helps complete the X-Men villains look. Let's get into our number 6 spot. And at the number 6 spot, here we have Storm from the X-Men Retro Wave. And this Storm figure is really cool. We really needed another Storm figure, another classic 90s Storm figure. This figure is awesome. The head sculpt is just beautiful. The hair is even more amazing with all the paint work they did. The articulation, especially for a female figure, is solid. The diaphragm joint's really good. I guess my only complaints would be that her feet are a little small. Like, they don't really help her stand, especially since her hair is pretty heavy. So I would have liked some oh man, this kind of sounds wrong to say. I would have liked some bigger feet on Storm. But other than that, that's nice. It really is nice. It comes with a very nice packaging, good accessories, and just overall a great figure. So now let's get into our top 5, starting with number 5. So starting my top 5 list of Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figures, here we have the Marvel Legends Retro X-Men Wave Silver Samurai figure. And dude, this figure is awesome. I think when the photos came out originally, I was not really planning to get it, but then I saw the reviews on it, then I saw pictures leaked of the figure, and I was like, dude, you know what, I gotta get it. And it took me a while to get it too. I kind of played the waiting game a little bit. It's because it was only popping up in GameStops, and the only figures that I thought were going to be the rarest figures were Iceman, which obviously wasn't that rare, so I got him at GameStop, paying extra money, stupid me. And then I got Storm, which was probably worth $25. Then Silver Samurai, I was like, I do want the figure, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to wait. Then I found it in a, where did I find it at? I think I found it in a Target, and regular price, boom, got it right there. So yeah, this figure is awesome. This figure the articulation on this figure is so solid. The accessories are amazing. By the way, he does not come with this flame effect. You know, articulation amazing, accessories pretty good, and it comes with nice packaging. I even like this figure more so than the Storm figure. That's how crazy this figure is. So now let's get into our number 4 spot. So at our number 4 spot, here we have the Marvel Legends 80th anniversary Captain America figure. Bro, this figure for me was so difficult to hunt down. I was looking at all the Walmarts, I was calling every Walmart, I was checking Brixie. One Walmart did have it, and I had a lady that was working there. She was helping me out trying to find it. They were trying to find it for a long time, and the whole week I kind of waited until they put it out finally, or until one of them held it for me. So that was pretty good. Shout out to the Walmart employees in on the Walmart in Chula Vista, Broadway. Thank you guys a lot. And yeah, man, this figure is awesome. The paintwork, the sculpting, the chainmail. Oh, so awesome, so nostalgic. And this shield is a little different because I switched it out. I switched out the shield because the shield that came with this Captain America is pretty small. But you know what? It's so good. The accessories on this figure good, really good, man. All the accessories were solid. Even the swooshing effect that he got. I don't use that one, but still nice of Hasbro to include that. Yeah, bro, this figure is the stuff, bro. I love this figure. The articulation is awesome as well. It will fit well with your classic Avengers. And man, dude, every time I look at this figure, I'm just like, so beautiful. Look at that figure, man. The Hasbro, you've done yourself good right here. So now let's get into our number 3 spot. So starting my top 3 Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figures, here we have the Professor X figure from the Legendary Writers 80th anniversary wave. And bro, this is probably looking at all my figures right now, this is probably my first 80th anniversary figure, and this is probably a good first as well, because this figure is awesome. Just a vehicle. It came with so many accessories. You know, his chair is awesome. It's got nice features like you can open these up, right? Yeah, you can open these up. Oh great. I slide it out a little bit too much. So yeah, and of course the figure itself is really nice. Of course it's got a lot of good articulation, even though you don't need it for Professor X. It comes with a little blanket, which is awesome. It comes with a stand, which is good, and it comes with even more accessories like his helmet and that accessory splashing effect that we didn't really talk about. So yeah, again, this figure is really rad. I like this figure a lot. It really goes well with your X-Men, Jim Lee classic X-Men show. Man, this figure is awesome. Again, same thing with the Captain America. Every time I look at it, I'm like, that's a great figure. So yeah, now let's get into our number 2 spot. So at our number 2 spot, here we have the Marvel Legends 80th anniversary Iron Man figure, and oh my god, this figure is awesome. The paint on it and the accessories that come with the figure and the amazing classic Iron Man armor is just awesome. This figure is awesome. The paint on it, it's a little bit metallic, so it really shines on your shelf. I don't know what else to say. This is just such a great figure, man. Really good articulation for an Iron Man figure. You get him all kinds of poses. Great accessories, great head sculpt. The head sculpt, man, oh my goodness. The Tony Stark head sculpt is so accurate to the comics. I'm guessing the only thing that's really missing with the figure is a beer bottle. That's like the only thing missing with the figure is the infamous beer bottle to get him a little, tipsy, but it's all good. Nonetheless, let's head to our number 1 spot, and I'm pretty sure you guys are already guessing what it is. So at the number 1 spot, here we have the Marvel Legends 80th anniversary Wolverine and Hulk 2-pack Hulk figure. And this figure, oh my god, this is one of the most anticipated figures of the year. Just the paint on it, and the purple shorts, the green. I'm just so happy that this figure came out really nicely. The articulation is amazing for such a bulky figure. Not the head sculpt, but the accessories that come with the figure are so awesome. It's got the ripped up t-shirt, the extra hands. What else could you ask for a perfect Hulk figure? That's right, I'm gonna call this perfect Hulk figure. Unless like in the next 10 years we're gonna get even better Hulk, this right now is the best Hulk figure to get for from Hasbro. Hasbro, you have done yourself really good with this line. And you know what, let's get into the conclusion so I can talk about how good Hasbro's been doing. So pretty much bringing out my top 5 80th anniversary figures, I gotta say this line this year has been so awesome, so amazing, and I know it's only gonna happen this year, and it might happen in the future whenever the next milestone is, but these figures are so awesome. It's almost like I don't really want this line to end, even though I know it's gonna end soon, pretty much starting next year. So again, thank you Hasbro for making all these great figures, and thank you guys also for watching my videos. Still at the time of this recording, we're almost at 100 subscribers, so I want to thank you all for that. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please feel free to leave a like rating on the video, comment your top 10 or top 5 Marvel Legends 80th anniversary figures, and also subscribe if you are new to the channel, just to support this growing channel. And follow me on Instagram, links in the description to that and below. Also links to my eBay down in the description below. That's all I have to say. Again, hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time.